I had to get in shape for it, of course, and which was good for me and the movie.
Yeah, Ireland sounds like an amazing place to make a film and a great backdrop for a film. With the boxing...
Had some land over there.
Oh, yeah.
Bring my kids over there and raise them over there.
Oh, that'd be a beautiful place to raise kids, I would think.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Michael, have you ever done any boxing or your own stunts?
I pay my bill at the market at the moment, let alone buying land in Ireland.
Get distribution and then buy some.
Yeah, that would be the thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael, have you ever done any boxing or your own stunts? Was this choreographed?
Well, I've been doing my own stunts for quite a number of years.
Really?
On and off the screen. But the boxing part of it, I certainly wasn't ever professionally trained as a boxer. I had my share of sandlot fights and in the street in Chicago growing up, but that's not quite the same thing as professionally getting into a ring. But they gave me a kickboxer from Thailand named Roger Yoon and an Irish middleweight named Norman Kelly, and they both were my trainers in Ireland to get me ready. And I asked Mark to be merciful and save all the boxing fighting scenes toward the end of production so that I had maximum amount of time to get into shape and to choreograph out the fight stuff, which ended up not really getting choreographed.
Swing away.
I just basically went for it toe-to-toe because there had been it was a really rough shoot and a very fast shoot, and we didn't have enough time to do a lot of stuff that needed to be done and could have been done on a bigger budget with more time. But we ended up just kind of swinging it and battling it out. And it worked, though. I mean, it shows on the screen. It's really good.
Now,
I mean, actually, everybody actually loves the big fight in the end. It's, it really comes to life, doesn't it, Mike?
Yeah, it looks like a big film. I mean, it looks like a $20-30 million movie.
Yeah, it looks fabulous.
No.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty good from the trailer that I've seen. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I'm excited about seeing it. Was this movie shot on film?
Yeah, we shot in 35.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
And we shot over 7 weeks in Ireland, which, I mean, relative to a big Hollywood production is a very, very short time. That's what it is,
Right. Now, I read somewhere.
It was, I mean, there was, even though it was quite an intense shoot and everything else, there was, it was a lot of fun and, it was a good shoot to be on and there was a good vibe on set and everybody gave it 150%, which is, I mean, as a director, you can't ask for any more than that,
Right. I read somewhere, Mark, that you don't care too much for digital films. Is that right?
No, where did you read that?
I do,
me. Well, do you know what it is for me, to be honest about it? I would consider myself old school, and for me, I mean, digital, to be honest about it, I don't actually believe the eye can actually cope with digital, to be honest about it, at this stage anyway, maybe years down the road and with more advances and everything else, because I mean, as our eye can only focus on any one thing at any one given time,
Right.
And it's, it's kind of funny. I mean, as I said, maybe with advances and everything else down the road, maybe digital will replicate it, but I just kind of think there's a magicness about film that, I see it a long time before it will.
Television, you can't really beat it.
Right.
It's the way they've been doing things for many years. It's the kind of movies I watched growing up, and quite frankly, I hope it, doesn't go away.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of film over digital, that is. So, what steps have you taken to get distribution for this film, and what are the studios been telling you?
Yeah.
Your show in O&A, right?
we're sending it around.
Well,
and I'm probably the most frustrating point. Probably the most frustrating thing of it all for ourselves, to be honest about it, is, if we were giving the movie to people and people didn't like it, we'd say, well, fair enough, we made a bad movie. But the worst thing of it is everybody we give the movie to absolutely loves it. And, and then it kind of gets more worse when you have big studios who are saying to us, yes, we want to do it, but, you're going to have to come up with $10 million for the print and advertising campaign. And, that kind of makes it more frustrating then as well. And, some people are saying it's probably a reflection of the economy and everything else at the minute, but that's not much good to us, as you can appreciate,
Maybe Brad and Angelina got an extra 10 mil on it.
Yeah, I'm sure floating around somewhere.
Yeah.
I heard you guys mention on O&A the other day that you're willing to give somebody executive producer credits if they donate $10 million to the
absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I mean, the thing is, like,
fair, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. If someone comes up with $10 million to us, we're certainly going to give them an executive producer credit. That's what we are,
Okay.
Well, the thing about putting up money for distribution is you get the first box office dollar, so any distribution money put up would obviously recoup their investment, so it's not like somebody who puts up the money is in danger of losing it,
Right.
I suppose just to clarify that, when you actually stop and think about it, when guys actually put up money for production, I mean, effectively, anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Anything can happen from the point of view of, the production could fall apart, the movie might never get made, the movie does get made, but it's a very bad movie, it doesn't tally up. But I mean, when you stop and think about it at this stage, like, we have a movie that's finished, that's after winning over 19 awards all across America. People, as in the public, are screaming and roaring for the movie. So effectively, I mean, it's not a question of the $10 million is at risk. It's a question of, to be honest about how much money they're actually probably going to make,
Right, you're not putting money down on an unknown variable. Everything is there, the acclaim, the film itself.
All the boxes are ticked,
Right. All right, well, I don't have $10 million, but I can give you 100, and can I get credit for grip?
Yeah, there's a key grip.
If you... I really appreciate it. I gotta run, Mark. I'll see you later this afternoon.
Okay, buddy. I appreciate it, Jan. See you.
Michael, thanks a lot.
Mike.
Okay.
And for anybody listening out there, if somebody is interested in talking to us, I'm sure you can pass on their details, or you can give us their details, and we can get in touch with them or
Absolutely.
whatever. So it's if they want to be involved in a movie that that the public all across America want to see, and we'll give them an executive producer credit and everything else. Can't do any more than that.
Thanks a lot, Michael, for being on the show, and good luck with the movie and your career.
Bye.
All righty. Thanks for having us. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Mark.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.